Would you rather have your heart surgery done by a heart surgeon or by your general practitioner? Yeah, that's kind of a trick question, I know, because the obvious answer is the heart surgeon. But I wanted to come in and talk to you today about why this concept is so important in building your business, in your marketing, and in the actions that you're taking every single day to grow that business. So today we're going to talk about the concept of going deep versus going wide. And if you're new to these videos, hi, I'm Lindsay Sewell from lindsaysewell.com, and welcome back to another of our pretty casual kind of fireside chats. Some of the counterintuitive truths that I have learned over my time in the industry that I am sharing with you to save you the pain, the heartache, the struggle, the dollars spent, and the sleepless nights that I had to go through to get here. So I gave you an example of the heart surgeon versus the general practitioner. Now, I want you to take that a step further and think about it for a minute. Who also makes more money in general, the heart surgeon or the general practitioner, right? It's the specialist. It's the person who specializes because they only do that one thing. They have to get more education. They have to invest more time, more money, and they have to really hone those skills in that specialty to be able to perform that action. Let's go ahead and look at some more real life examples, right? Do you want your neighbor down the street to build your house, or do you want to work with a company that specializes in building the type of house you want? Who is the most popular realtor in your town, right? It's not maybe your best friend. If you're thinking about going to sell your house, you might not utilize the person that you're friends with or somebody in your family. You will likely want to utilize the person who makes the most sales in the neighborhood, the person who is known to find all those gems the moment they hit the market so you get the best house. I'll give you a great example of this in my own life, and that was when we were buying our first house back here in Chicago. I actually ran into a very nice realtor, and I didn't think about this at the time, but I offered to let him work with us in finding our home. Now, here was the biggest mistake that we made. He wasn't that familiar with my specific town that I wanted to live in. And this is a very small, tight, close-knit community. Prices tend to be much higher in certain areas in this town versus other areas of the town because of the desirability, because of the schools, because of the services and the parks and the community and the access to the town and the train. And so bringing in somebody who wasn't familiar with this specific town and community meant that he tended to steer us to homes that were less than desirable for our specific needs because he was trying to get us a better deal, more for our money. Whereas we were very, very specific about where we wanted to be, some of the certain amenities that we wanted to have. We wanted to be able to walk to the town and the train, and prices were naturally going to be higher in those areas. And he didn't see that as valuable because he was coming from a different community where those things weren't sought after there. And so it was really important. It was a very important lesson learned. We ultimately found a house that we absolutely love and adore, but it took a lot of time. I think we went through over 100 homes during our search, and it took a lot of effort on my part as well, which I should have been able to let him do because I was paying him to be my realtor. In the marketing space, think about this. Would you prefer to learn from somebody who does all the different platforms and they've got courses on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, email, funnels, website development? Or are you more likely to go and specifically want to learn the area that you're looking to get the education in from somebody who specializes in that area? I, in fact, subscribe to paid newsletters from people that are solely email marketers because a majority of my business is focusing on email marketing, and I want to learn from people who generate their revenue and their income from emails, from writing, from positioning sales offers in email in order to make that money. I don't want to learn email marketing from somebody who sends me one email a week and is all the time on Facebook, right? In fact, the person that I subscribe to is Ben Settle, who runs his Email Players newsletter, and he doesn't even have any social media accounts at all anymore. He deleted all of them years ago and still generates a very healthy 7-figure business every single year just from email marketing. That's the person that I'm gonna go learn email marketing from, not from the jack of all trades, right? You've heard the phrase jack of all trades, master of none. I also know of other marketers who solely build their business on Instagram, and they have entire membership programs teaching other people how to use Instagram to create their products, to find their ideal customers, and to leverage that platform to really make an impact and an income in their specific niche and business. So I want you to think how these real life examples play out and then take a look at your own business. For instance, I invited you earlier, jump on lindsaysewell.com to jump on my newsletter because I'm going deep into email marketing this year. At the end of 2020, I decided that I was going to email my list every single day this year in order to hone that skill and that craft, as well as to really cultivate a list and build a relationship with the subscribers on that list so that they know me better, they can give me more insights on what's valuable to them, where they need help, and I can serve all of those subscribers at a higher level. Now, I'm gonna kind of pull back the curtain for you a little bit and let you know something that's happened over even just the first month in my business of emailing every single day instead of a couple of times a week. One, I've had the highest number of unsubscribes that I've ever had in a single month for my email list. Two, I've had the highest number of new subscribers that I've ever had in a single month in my business. Three, I've had the highest open rates. Now, take that with a grain of salt because I have it under very good information that those are not super reliable numbers, but if you see them trending in the right direction, that's a good sign. And four, I've had the most responses and replies and communication and connection with my list, let alone that I was able to launch a new group coaching program and sign up a bunch of new members into that program, all in a single month of doing this. So what does this tell you? It says that I am whittling down and cultivating a list of the people that are most interested in my marketing style, in my teaching, in my coaching, in my training, and how I can help and serve them. And the people that are leaving the list are those who are kind of the creepers or the lurkers. They're never gonna buy from you anyways, and they're kind of annoyed that they're getting emails from you so often, and so they leave. And that's actually perfectly fine because they were never gonna buy from you anyways. I want you to know that. I actually went back. I'm kind of a experimentalist at heart, and I went back to do a little experiment, and I looked at all the unsubscribes from the past month, and I know my people. I know my connections on social media. I know their emails. I know their names. And so when I looked at that list, not a single one of them that unsubscribed has ever been one of my buyers. Think about that for a second. I just got rid of a bunch of people that were never gonna buy from me by going deeper into my craft. So my challenge to you today, if you choose to accept it, is to think about what areas of your business you're too wide. Are you spreading yourself thin on too many platforms and you're not gaining any leverage in one place? Are you trying to teach too many different things to your audience and your message is getting watered down? If you sell a product, are you trying to talk about all the products when there really is a handful of 2 or 3 best sellers? Apple was founded on the concept of making 2 to 3 to 4 really signature products that would completely transform the user's life and experience. And they focused on the iPod, bringing music to your pocket, the iPhone, the iPad, and the personal computer, right? Still to this day, those are the signature products of that company, and it's only 4, and they make a really lot of money, right? I mean, come on, it's Apple. I wish I would have bought stock in them a long time ago, but hindsight is 20/20. So think about in your marketing whether or not you're trying to talk about too many products that your company offers. And what is your messaging? Are you all over the place? Figure out what your audience's needs are and really hone in on those specific pain points and where you can best help and serve them. And don't try to be everything to everybody. Go deep, not wide. Cultivate your list. Get really clear about the message that you have to offer, and then start showing up every single day to share that message with your people. And like I said, if you want to go ahead and get on my email list because you're willing to get emails from me every single day, fair warning, and you want to see what offers I have that can help you in your business, you want to see how I craft those emails each and every single day, then go ahead and jump on my newsletter at lindsaysewell.com. And if you don't know the first thing about getting started with building an email list, then you're going to want to head on over to this video here. I'll see you in the next video.